Greetings. Welcome to episode 5 of my new series titled St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, Need an International Airport to serve the three southwestern parishes of Jamaica. We'll be discussing the above subject in today's presentation. First, I'm making a request for you to support this channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing today's video. Also, feel free to take part in any discussions below. Today's topic is 1 million visitors per annum for the southwest of Jamaica, with the new international airport generating $1 billion per annum. Today's 4 main points for discussions are: 1. Why the new international airport should take the priority over other investments. 2. Why the government need to create the jobs for the young people in St. Elizabeth and the other parishes in the Southwest. And 3. How the income from a new airport will be used to fix all the parochial roads in St. Elizabeth. And 4. How creating local jobs can strengthen the family and reduce the crime rate in Jamaica. An international airport in St. Elizabeth has the potential to attract 1 million visitors to the three southwestern parishes of Jamaica shortly after it is being built. This is why the new airport should take priority over other investments, such as tackling the issues with the parochial roads in the parish. It is very significant that one understand the above statements, because as soon as it is mentioned about building a new international airport, some people tend to start thinking that if the money is available to build an airport, why is that money not spent on fixing the local roads instead? The reality is that whether the government is going to fix all the local roads in the parish or the government is going to build an airport, the cost will be about $1 billion just for all the parochial roads in St. Elizabeth alone. The government does not have that money, neither for the roads or for the airport. Hence, the money will need to be borrowed. Before the government can borrow that amount of money, the government will need to think how it will pay back that amount of money, because the parochial roads will not be generating much funds for the government to pay back the money it used to build the roads. However, even if the airport cost $1 billion to build, it will still be worth it, because with 1 million visitors each year, the airport will be generating $1 billion each year for the Jamaican economy. From this income, the government will be able to pay back the money that it had borrowed to build the airport with the help from the reasonable loan agreements that China has lent money to Jamaica and other developing nations. It may only cost something in the region of $150 million per year to pay back the loan to China. According to some economists in Jamaica, it is about 50% of the tourism dollar or foreign currency that remains in Jamaica and benefits the government in terms of foreign exchange, etc. Hence, if the country is benefiting about 500 million US dollars each year from the activities of the new airport, even then, the government will have an extra 350 million US dollars leave over each year after it had serviced the debt for the money it had borrowed to build the airport. Of that money which is left over, the government could be spending 200 million US dollars on the parochial roads in St. Elizabeth every year. This is from the income that the new airport is generating. Money that could be spent in the three southwestern parishes of the Southwest, not just in St. Elizabeth alone. This would be repairing the parochial roads year on, every year. Then the other US $150 million could be spent on the health centers, schools and colleges, etc. Even more money will be available to spend on the parochial roads and all infrastructures after the money is being paid back to China within about 10 years based on paying back 150 million US dollars each year for the loan. I am not an economist by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm pretty sure that I have heard the economist Ralston Hyman saying that the diasporas contributed 3.5 billion US dollars, while the tourism industry only contributed 2.3 billion US dollars to the Jamaican economy each year. He was making the point that the diasporas was a bigger contributor to Jamaica in terms of foreign exchange contribution than the tourism industry is. Hence, if the tourism industry is generating about 4.2 billion US dollars each year, then 2.3 billion US dollars would equate to just over 50% of the foreign exchange the tourism industry is generating, which goes towards the government, just over half. This is still very good in my estimations, considering that the money to build the large all-inclusive hotels came from outside Jamaica in the first place. Anyways, I'm not capable to fathom out the arguments of someone with the expertise as Ralston Hyman. However, I've listened to a few of his interviews, along with the interviews and speeches of other Jamaican economists, to get an understanding if the things that has been revealed to me is this way or that, etc. I've also heard some government ministers giving the breakdowns on how much of the tourism dollar is leaked out and how the country could prevent some of the leakages through increasing its agricultural industry, etc. Hence, when I make references to the urgency with which the government need to build the airport in St. Elizabeth, I'm speaking about a move that can help to double the Jamaican economy in 10 years' time. Because the same thing is also happening in the tourism industry in the northeastern parishes of the country as well. It is just that those parishes of St. Mary, Portland, and St. Thomas in the east are close to the Manly airport. Hence, all those parishes needed were good roads, which the Southern Coastal Highway has provided those parishes with. Now, those parishes on the eastern end of Jamaica are within 1 hour's drive from an international airport. There are no highways, however, that can bring Black River and the many other towns and villages in Elizabeth to within 1 hour's drive from any international airport that existed now or is planned to be built. Hence, the government need to get started in building the new airport in St. Elizabeth that can start earning an extra $1 billion per year for the Jamaican economy. Then using the income from that investment to build roads, to build health centers, to build schools and colleges in those rural communities. Not to mention providing the job opportunities for our youth and keeping them out of crime, reducing the homicide rates, etc. St. Elizabeth needs its own tourism developments to provide jobs for local people in St. Elizabeth. Though some large all-inclusive hotels on the North Coast are already struggling to find workers to work in their hotels. Young people, however, should not be expected to travel all over the country to find jobs in the tourism industry. That is not good for the family, neither is it good for the community, and it is definitely not good for the country. The Jamaican government need to start putting high emphasis on the family by encouraging strong family values among its citizens. This is one of the tools that the country can use to fight against the high levels of crime that Jamaica is experiencing. Everything starts in the home. Hence, policies that encourages the splitting up of families is not good for Jamaica. In any case, it is not economically viable for young adults or anyone else to leave their communities to take up minimum wage jobs, such as being a hotel worker. They would not be able to pay their rent and other household bills from their wages, except they have a high skill job at the hotel. Hence, for many strategic reasons, the Southwest of Jamaica need to develop its tourism industry. The Minister of Tourism also said on a number of occasions that tourism gets money more quickly into the hands of the needy like no other industry in the world can do. Therefore, by putting the tourism industry in the right locations in Jamaica, the government could alleviate most of the poverty in Jamaica, and especially in rural Jamaica. Thanks for watching this video. To support this channel, please share and subscribe, and leave your comments below. God bless you. God bless our Prime Minister. God bless the Jamaican Parliament. And God bless Jamaica. Until my next video, peace.